See my next guest at Cobb's Comedy Club in San Francisco this weekend. Please welcome very funny guy, Louis C.K.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. How are you? Good. Nice to be here. I had a good day today. I went to a movie, and you know, before the movie now they show you that presentation where they explain that you shouldn't download movies on the internet because you're hurting all the people that work on them. They need to feed their families, so you shouldn't download the movies. And I saw this and I thought, wow, I had no idea. I didn't know you could download movies on the internet. I don't care about those people. But I have my own family. I have a baby, and I remember, just a baby, but babies are good, some of them. But anyway, I remember my father told me, he said, you don't know what it's like to be a real man until you hold your baby in your arms. And I thought, wow, that sounds cool, but I don't buy it. But then I got my own baby, and I'm holding her, and I really did. I felt like a real man, because I could crush that kid. No. I'm a man, you're nothing. No. It's a big deal having a kid. She's 2.5 now, and you know, we have rules in our house, like we can't hit her or whatever, but it's hard raising a kid because you don't, when they do things that are wrong, you want to tell them without hurting them because they're tiny. Like my wife says, we can never say anything negative, even when she's being bad. Like, okay, it was Easter, and she's painting an Easter egg, right? And the egg breaks. So, of course, she's got to cry like a little bitch about that for half an hour. And I'm like, honey, it's just an egg. And I gave her another one, and she threw it at me. And then she just starts throwing eggs and going, no! And she threw the little pill that makes the dye in my eye and everything. And we're trying to stop her without saying anything negative, like, hey, how about not doing that, you know? And my wife is trying to reason with her. My wife actually finally said, you know, we were having a nice Easter, and now we're not. And it's because of you. I'm like, wow, why don't you just punch her right in the face at that point, honey? But the worst word, here's the thing, I used to judge other parents. Like, you know when you see a mother with her baby in McDonald's, and the little girl says something like, Mama, what are those people doing over there? And she just says, just shut up and eat your French fries. You know? And you think, what a mean mother. Why doesn't she just answer her and open her horizons? Well, you don't know what you're talking about. Because when a kid asks why something, you tell her why. She wants to know why that. And then you tell her why that. She wants to know why that. And you try to come up with an answer that stops. But you can't. And she takes every idea and deconstructs it to the point where I don't even know who I am anymore when we're done talking. Like the other day she says to me, Papa, why is it hot? Because it's summertime. Why? Because it's that time of year. Why? Because the sun is closer to the earth. Why? Because it's tilted on its axis. Why? I don't know. Why? I just didn't pay attention when they taught me this stuff in school. I didn't really listen. I didn't think it was important. Why? Because I smoked a lot of pot and I didn't have any values. Why? Because my parents didn't raise me very well. They just didn't pay attention to me. Why? Because they just had sex in a car and here I am and they resent me for taking their youth. Why? Because they have no moral compass, because they had bad parents, and it just keeps going like that. Why? Because there's no God and we're alone, and there's no point to anything. I'm only stopping to be polite to you. It goes on for hours, and it gets so abstract, it's like, why? Well, because some things are, and some things are not. Why? Because things that are not can't be. Why? Because then nothing would not be. Something has to isn't. Everything can't is. Why? Just shut up and eat your French fries, all right? Just shut up. Thank you very much.
Nice job. Very funny. Have a seat. Well, Louis, that was hilarious, and I'm curious. I know that you're talking about your child. How old is your child?
She's 2.5.
And she's talking.
Oh, yeah.
I have a 9.5-month-old,
That's
not
great.
saying anything yet,
No.
or we're not listening.
Try to keep it that way.
Yeah, right. So if your child's speaking, I'm guessing in some ways it's got to be a little harder, right?
Oh, yeah, well, because she doesn't talk like normal people, you know?
Right.
Well, like the other day, she wanted to say, excuse me. She says, accuse me. Like, that's not even close to meaning the same thing. Like, I'm a psychic. Like, I know with that. Accuse you of what? That you can't talk? Yeah. No, she's full of it, because, like, seriously, you don't deal with this every day. Her favorite song is the alphabet song, right? But she doesn't call it the alphabet song. She calls it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Like, she says the whole thing and thinks that's the title of the song.
Right.
Like, she'll say, Papa, I want to sing a song. Well, what song do you want to sing? I want to sing A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, well, don't bother now. Because you ruined it for everybody.
Wow. You have the gentle touch. I think that's
Yeah, well, I
important.
love her, blah, 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 but, you know, come on.
Louis is going to be performing this weekend at Cobb's Comedy Club in San Francisco.
That's right. I have a website, louisck.com.
I was going to get to that next.
All right,
You didn't trust me. There was no trust there because your parents had no values. Check out his website, louisck.com. Louis, always hilarious.
Thanks,
Thank you
man.
so much. Louis C.K.